This man was an extremely dangerous killer. Whenever he murdered someone, he tied the victim's body to a heavy anchor so it would sink deep into the ocean and never be found. But this time, everything went wrong. Jamie didn't even have a chance to react. His foot got tangled in the rope and he fell straight into the water. The moment he hit the water, the pull of the anchor accidentally started the boat's engine. The boat began spinning rapidly in circles. Somehow, Jamie managed to reach the surface and lift his head out of the water. But just then, the boat came racing back at full speed and slammed straight into his head. Fortunately, the injury wasn't too serious, and he barely survived. But the boat kept circling, and then came back toward him again. This time, Jamie took a deep breath and dived under the water. But as soon as he reached the bottom, he crashed straight into the heavy anchor. A sharp pain shot through his entire body. About a minute later, the boat came back toward him again. By now, Jamie realized this was probably his last chance. He grabbed the rope with all his strength and slowly pulled himself up. At last, he escaped the jaws of death. But getting back onto the boat was still extremely dangerous. He was only a few centimeters away from the spinning propeller. One small mistake could have torn him apart. Using the last of his strength, he yanked out the boat's electrical cable. The engine shut off immediately. After resting for a short while, he climbed back onto the boat. Then he quickly threw his friend's body into the ocean. This time, everything went exactly according to plan. The body slowly disappeared into the dark, deep water. But Jamie still wasn't satisfied. He knew that simply getting rid of the body wasn't enough. He had to erase every piece of evidence. So, he steered the boat to a deserted shore. He poured gasoline all over it and set it on fire. The flames spread rapidly, and within minutes, the entire boat was burned black. But even that wasn't enough for him. He loaded the boat with huge rocks so it would sink completely. However, there was one problem. The water wasn't deep enough. The lower part of the boat sank, but the engine was still sticking out above the surface of the water.